Hey, welcome to the show. This episode, I'm gonna talk about what is going on with the San Diego Padres. Before I get to that, if you have a sports fan, they have something coming up, and you don't quite know what to get them, check out dugoutmugs.com. Look at this cool thing. It's a barrel of a baseball bat made into a cup. Pretty unique gift, pretty cool gift. You can just sit back, watching the game, supporting your team. Pretty cool gift. Got it the other day. It was actually a lot bigger than I thought it was, but that's pretty cool. Remember dugoutmugs.com. Leave a link in the description below. Check it out. You might find something you like. They have bunch of different stuff. They have shot glasses, wine glasses. Pretty cool stuff down below. You can get 30% off your first purchase. Worth checking out. So, San Diego Padres last year finished with a record of 89-73. Second in the National League West. Made it to the National League Championship Series against the Phillies and lost. They didn't have Tatis the whole year because of suspension, injuries. So they're going into this year. They got Tatis back. They signed Xander Bogaerts. They're thinking, this is our year. This year, we're going to win it. We championship or bust this year. We got Tatis's bags. Bogaerts is here. All right, let's go. We got this. Flash forward to now, as of last night, 35-37. Ouch. 8.5 games back in the West. 4 games back in the wild card. What is going on with the San Diego Padres? Like, you got Machado, Bogaerts, Soto, Tatis. How are you so bad? Like, what's going on? 4 of your 9 guys are all-stars. How are you so bad? So I decided to look at some stats. And so these stats are as of Sunday night. You think pitching wins championships, right? All right. So let's look at their pitching. Team ERA, 3.75, best in the National League. Quality starts, 32, best in the National League. Hits allowed, 547, fewest in the National League. Okay, so it's not their pitching. They have one of the best pitching staffs in the National League. Got it. Defense? Fewest errors in the National League at 25. Okay, so it's not pitching. It's not defense. Hitting? Offense? Nah. Not with those 4 guys in the lineup, right? No. Team batting average, 228. Tied for last in the National League. Say what? How are those a lineup with those 4 guys tied for last in the National League in batting average? Team RBIs, 284. Bottom 5 in the National League. What? That's almost 100 less than the Braves, who have 381 RBIs. Again, how does the lineup with those 4 guys only have 284 RBIs? That just can't happen. Hits, 529. Last in the National League. What? Oh, this just... How? Last in the National League in hits? On base percentage, 319. Bottom 3 in the National League. Whoa, I don't know what's going on over there. Walks, finally something they're good at. They're second in the National League in walks. So they're getting guys on base by walks. They're just not getting that big hit to advance them and to score them. I mean, maybe they can just get like 5 walks in a row and score a run that way. I don't know what. How does the lineup of Bogaerts, Machado, Soto, and Tatis, how are they so bad at offense, at getting hits? One would think, I mean, yes, it's only about a quarter of the way through the season, so they still have plenty of time to figure it out and start getting some hits. Because this team, if they start producing on offense, gave you their pitching stats. If they start getting hits, getting runs, they can be a scary team, and they can get some wins. They can stack up some wins and start producing and move up. But that's a big if they can start hitting, because they're gonna run out of time. I give it about a month, and if they're still not producing, you might see some guys on the move, especially Soto. He's a free agent this year and already said he's going to test the free agent market. Padres might look to trade him. They might want to try to get something for him, even though he's a free agent next year, so he'd only be a rental, so they wouldn't get much for him, I don't believe. But they would want something for him. They don't want to just lose him and get nothing. I mean, they traded quite a bit for him, so they wouldn't trade him just for lose him for nothing. So I wouldn't be surprised to see if he ends up getting traded if they're still not producing. I mean, they have the third highest payroll in the majors behind the two New York teams. So like, I'll give about a month come the trade deadline, and if they're not producing, you might see some guys on the move. It wouldn't surprise me at all if come July, late July, early August, Padres look a little different. It's happened before. They always seem to go all in, don't produce, and then they trade people away. They always win the offseason. It seems like every year, Padres win the offseason. They sign yada, 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 yada. And then the season comes along, and they do nothing. Don't know what it is about San Diego. They just don't seem to produce when the season comes around. Just don't know what it is. If you like what you're hearing, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. See you on the other side.